little something that's a little bit near and dear to my heart as a player who's been playing this accursed game, as I call it, since motherfucking 2014. I know, right? Crazy. 2014 player talking about the state of the game and how it's actually fucking shit. Alright. Anyway, so if you couldn't imagine, there is plenty of problems. Code My Man touched on these very nicely in his video, but as somebody who does have a platform myself, I do think it's going to be important to at least inform you guys about what the fuck is happening and all that kind of shit. So, yeah, War Thunder. Very, very few games like it. A lot of us, if we want to play a game that has a lot of planes, a lot of tanks, a lot of boats, all that crap, right? If we want to play a game like that, there's unfortunately only really two options. Well, technically four, but two. There is the World of series of games, like World of Tanks, World of Warplanes, World of Warships. That company's even more money grubby than Gaijin is. So it's basically Gaijin or bust, right? And unfortunately what that means is we get the joys of dealing with a lot of top tier premiums that ruin the game, a lot of copy-paste vehicles that ruin the flow of actually grinding out the game, and of course, volume fucking Etric, the bane of everyone's existence in this accursed game. So, if you look in a lot of tech trees, you can see there's a good amount of premiums. Now, I can't see all the premiums, but I'll get into that reason in a little bit. So, we have things like the F5s, F4s, all that. But then you go to China and look, J7, A5, JF17. A lot of tech trees have at least one premium or squadron vehicle that you can get in rank 7 and rank 8. And unfortunately, that does tend to make things a little bit more difficult. And yeah, you can basically just buy a $70 aircraft reskin that's either of same level, meaning like it's on par with the tech tree one, way better than the tech tree one, or way worse than the tech tree one. Like, for example, you have vehicles such as the AV-8A, that's at 9.7, but look at this, you have the AV-8S at 9.7 in Japan, and I don't know what other trees have it, but I'm pretty sure it's Britain. You have the Harrier GR1, also a premium. Not to mention, you have the Harrier FRS, and of course, the Harrier T10. 3 different forms of the same fucking plane, all kind of based off of the Harriers in general, right? And that's in one tech tree. Not to mention, you have, the CF-188A. It's an early fucking Hornet. Like, it's an early fucking F-18A. And if you look, F-18A at fucking 12.3 ground, or 12.3 air. Basically, all these premiums will get you is a plane that's either on par or weaker or slightly better than the tech tree variant in a different tree. That's all they do. Not to mention, now that we're looking at it, copy-paste. Boy, oh boy, do we fucking love copy-paste, right, guys? Super original planes, super original tanks, all the time, no. Let's look at America, for example, right? A lot of M4s. And I get that they want to, include minor nations and just say, oh, they had insert this tank here. Let's give them insert this tank here, right? No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't be doing that. Because let's take a look here. In Germany, now you can't see it, but you can buy the German M4 Sherman here. It's just a copy-paste of the regular M4 at 3.7 or 4.0 or whatever the fuck it's at nowadays. Thing is, yeah, I think it's just the M4, right? Just copy-paste of that for the Germans. Not to mention, you can see all the premium things you can buy that are just copy-pastes of other vehicles' fucking shit. Russia has an M4A2. Nothing's changed, just that it's Russian now. We'll get to China in a second. You got, let's count them up, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, essentially 10, then 11, and basically 12. 12 copy-paste vehicles in one tech tree on the ground side alone. But Israel is just copy-paste. Let's be real here. This tree is basically just an amalgamation of US, Russia, and Britain, with a little bit of France here and there. Not to mention, America also has a Makarva. Israel itself honestly would have been better as a sub-tree for America, right? Anyway, so the problem I'm going to get to now is a little bit more console-based. So, as someone who believes in the idea of fair is fair, alright? I think what they should do is give console players access to the market, right? Because this is a console account, I don't get access to the market at all. If I had, like, let's say, for example, I did not want my KV8, for example, right? Well, if I wanted to sell it, I can't. If I wanted to get the coupon to sell it on the market, I can't. If I want to do the same thing with my KV7, I can't. Like, I don't have the tokens for it, but, like, if I wanted to sell those vehicles, I can't because I'm on a console account. Which, to me, symbolizes that, Gaijin needs to actually implement the marketplace for console accounts as well, so that everyone has a fair chance to get every vehicle. You know what I mean? The next thing I kind of wrote down here is, like, jot down, like, quick talk point things, is the volumetric thing. Now, as mentioned in Code Mindman's video, volumetric definitely does favor certain vehicles. A lot of that comes down to how they implemented volumetric, which was not good. I think what they need to do to fix this issue is to do a rework of it. Simple as that. They need a major overhaul of this game. Not to mention this game is still running on old code to begin with. But no, if you want to see all the good talking points, go watch his video. I'm just here posting this just because, well, he brought up a lot of good points, and I refuse to play devil's advocate for Gaijin. I just need to say my piece, because I have been saying this for a long time. Fuck, I've been saying this since 2020. Ever since I got back onto the game and streaming it. Gaijin does not seem to notice nor care until the community gets all uppity about it, which is good, because if we can get all angry and uppity and whatnot about it, then we have a solution. All we have to do is say, hey, we gotta vote with our wallets. If it is a shitty event where it's like, oh, it's just this standard tech tree thing, slightly reskinned, everyone play, just don't play.